Welcome to the Brightstar Lifestyle Podcast, where we say yes to joy. Good day, Bright Stars. Today we have a very special guest on our podcast. Her name is Boitumelo Monale. We know her as Tumi, and I love it that her nickname, a lot of people calls her Joy Joy. Now, dear Tumi, this is very special for us because you know that at Brightstar, our slogan is to say yes to joy. Tumi, would you like to tell us a little bit more about yourself? Tell us about your beautiful children, tell us about your dogs, and tell us what you are doing.
Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you again. I haven't seen you for a while, and you still look bubbly and energetic. Thank you so much for inviting me into this podcast. My name is Tumi. My full name is Boitumelo, and my surname is Monale. Some people lately, they call me Joy Joy. I used to write Joy Joy on my books, my primary schools and secondary school books. And I never thought at this age someone will call me Joy Joy. Dr. Tani loves to call me Joy Joy. And the rest of my supervisors, facilitators, colleagues, they've just called me Joy Joy lately. And I'm enjoying it. Most of the people, and especially the young ones, they call me Tumi. This is Tumi. I'm a mother of two. My son is 23 and my daughter is 17. My son is a young adult and my daughter is also a teenager. I also have nieces and nephews that I love the most, and they're very young. They keep me going and just bring joy into our lives. We also have two dogs. They'll be moving around somewhere. Those are part of our family. And I'm happy to be part of this Yes to Joy. I'm a social work by profession. I'm a Brightstar facilitator. I've been a Brightstar facilitator for years. I'm under facilitating a Brightstar teen program. And I've enjoyed it. It also brought me to my life purpose, what really it is my life purpose. I currently joined Mpilo Health and Wellness Solutions as a director after we have closed our facility. And we are rendering several services, especially generic services on social work, on mental health. Dr. Tandy is the expert on mental health. So she's sharing this knowledge with us as we have worked together over the years, and she's also my mentor. I'm also an assessor, I'm a facilitator, and I'm also a moderator. So I'm also an expert, Amanda, in working with youth in conflict with the law. I believe and I trust that no one can do it better than me with working with young people in conflict with the law or young people at a teenage age, at a crucial age. I know where to touch. I know what to say to them, and I know how to listen to them. So I also pat myself and say, Joy, Joy, you are an expert in working with young people in conflict with the law, or youth, if you can say. Because over the years, over 19 years, I've dedicated my life in transforming the lives of young people who were in conflict with the law and ensuring that they go back into the community as responsible adults or young adults in our community. So yeah,
Joy,
that's me.
joy. This is so, so special to hear you and to experience your passion. I loved it when you said, I'm an expert. I know about working with these teenagers in conflict with the law.
Yes.
We are experiencing interesting times, and I'm just curious. We know that we both love our teenagers. How do you
Yes.
feel about them? Do you see hope? What do you experience? Do our teenagers still have hope? Maybe there's something that you can just inspire us with the fact that our teenagers needs us. How do you experience that?
Amanda, our youth wants a person who can listen, a person who can touch, who can feel them, that they are young people, they are exploring, they are also experiencing life as young people. We all went through this adolescent stage, all of us, in different ways. I grew up in the rural areas. If I can share my adolescent stage, I was taking care of my great-grandmother at my teen. I don't even understand that whether I was on my adolescent stage or not, because I was taking care of an older person. But however, I give it my all. I took care of her. There were rules that how then do I take care of her, and also um, ensuring that I study and I also take care of myself as a young adult. With young people that I've worked with, what I've learned is that if you're not present in their life, something will add or something will represent you as a parent. Either you are a father or a mother, as long as you are absent in their life, that will always remain as a gap. What is important for us as caregivers is to listen. Every child has a story to tell, is to listen, is to ensure that they share their hopes, they share their dreams, they also share their talents with us. But if we don't listen to what they are saying, they might sometimes be right. Someone said they behave like they're aliens lately because they do wonderful things. They do extraordinary things. So people are scared even to interact with them, to listen to them, to share hope with them. There is hope, Amanda. There is hope with these young people. They are most talented. I've worked with the most talented young people, most skilled, most intelligent young people. But if you don't tap into those talents, then we are going to have young people who are involved in substance abuse and alcohol abuse. But if we can dedicate our lives, they said charity begins at home. Some children are household headers as young people. They can't afford to take care of themselves. That is why they'll end up doing wrong things. But as a support system, we need to be there. We need to guide. We need to direct them to ensure that they go in a good path. I've personally enjoyed myself working with youth. Showing them the way, sharing my principles, my values of where do I come from in the rural areas. And that doesn't mean even if you come from poverty-stricken background, you can't make it, you can make it in life. So we need to share hope. We need to share talent. Brightstar program talks about life purpose. Young people found their life purpose when we're sharing with them this program. So it was mind blowing, and I still believe today that there is hope. They are our future. There is hope. Let us not give up.
Thank you, Tumi. When we talk about hope, one of our facilitators had a dream and he heard the words that the acronym for hope can be healing of past experience. And that is so special, that when we say we have hope, we need to be the instruments to go and listen so that we can help them to heal from past experiences. Otherwise, without listening, that won't be. Whenever I think of you, I always think of you with a lot of young people around you, and you are so vibrant. So tell me a little bit, one of the things that I heard is that you take groups of women and maybe teenagers on walks. Why do you do that? That's an interesting one.
Amanda, is part of wellness. Wellness starts with self. Wellness is wholeness. That's what our Mpilo Health and Wellness Organization talks about. That we've got physical wellness, we've got mental wellness, we've got financial wellness. We've got your environmental wellness, where for instance, what pandemic did is that we need to take care of ourselves, we need to take care of our health, we need to wash our hands, just basic simple things. Financially, we are broken as a country. Some of us, due to COVID, people lost their jobs. So to distress, I started at the youth center where there was no EAP program. Then I decided, you know what, let me take this woman out. And the joy that I've experienced taking this woman, my first group was 32 women at the youth centers and in the community. We went in an adventure. For the past 2 years, I've taken them into 14 adventures around the West Rand and even Hartebees, Machalis, yes. And when we're in a mountain, when we're adventuring in a mountain, you'll see an emotional change amongst those women, because some of them, they've never experienced such, they've never been with their self, because it starts with self. When you are able to reach to yourself, your wellness will come out. So we went for those adventures for years. For 2 years, we have been adventuring even now. Sometimes we go for camping, and it talks to in an individual wellness, that I need to eat healthy. We talk about those issues of eating healthy, exercising, taking off your mental health, because it's important. Sometimes you'll experience anxiety, you experience fear, but then what then do you do? Developing good habits, it also assists one to be able to achieve yourself goals that you have set for yourself. And I think that's what mostly we do this as well, to give back to our community. We will donate pets to the young people, sanitary pads to young girls. We are raising funds as well. So for me, I've read something on one of your podcasts about yes to joy. What do you put in your bag, in your hiking bag? When you go and hike, what then do you put? It blowed my mind to say, we always pack different things. That's what my ladies are doing. When we say to them, we are going to explore a certain destination, they don't even sleep, they start packing. But then what I've learned from the podcast is that I am going to take it with me to the ladies to say, what do you put in your bag? It's not about water, it's not about snacks. What do you put? If I've gone through emotional stress, what then do I pack in my bag when I go for an adventure? Get away from negativity. Stay away from people who doesn't add value to your life. Give back to your community. Those are the things that you need to add up in your bag, in your backpack. So I've learned, I was watching it yesterday, and it opened my mind to say it's not about adventuring. It's what then do we pack? What do we take away from the adventure journey that we are taking as women? But so far so good. They've done so well. It's part of being fit as well. Yeah, we are enjoying ourselves. We are enjoying a journey, Amanda. That's an unknown journey that one can take when we are on a mountain. We have climbed different mountains, high, lows. There've been women who couldn't make it far. There are those who have made it far, but it's not about it's not a competition. It's how we reach to our destination and how we enjoy ourselves in that journey.
I feel so safe when I think of I would like to walk with Tumi. I would like to join her in a hike. And thank you for letting those ladies feel safe. And this talk was so inspirational for me, and I think we must definitely have a chat again. Thank you for being an amazing Brightstar facilitator, and thank you for all the lives that you have touched with your passion and sharing your life purpose in your programs that you facilitate. Tumi, I asked you where people can contact you, and it's so special that you said they can contact you on your cell phone. Some
Yes,
people
yes.
no, keep that away from me, not too close. And you say, can I please share my joy with him by even sharing your cell phone number? I'm going to read it, and you can just tell me if I've got it correct. 076 786 5962. That's correct?
Yes, yes, Elisa Maya.
We will put it on the on this podcast also, and we will share your website so that people can contact you there.
Yes.
Tumi, may you have a wonderful rest of the day and week. Thanks for your inspiration today, and thank you for the difference that you are making and sharing joy and hope with so many
Yes,
others.
Yes to joy. I'll always say yes to joy, yes to joy. Joy comes from the Lord. He brings it to us each and every day, and we thank Him. Without God, I don't think this adventure journey that I'm taking with women will be a success, because we just got into a mountain. But by grace of God, God sustain us, God protect us, and He always bring joy into our lives. So thank you, Amanda. Thank you for having me, and have a nice, joyful day.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. You can visit us at www.brightstarlifestyle.co.za. Until we see you next time, keep on shining.